Na festa do fim de semana, com rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem sou, passo bem sou. Na festa do fim de semana.
Diablo's onslaught began. Feldway's art was deflected by Diablo's claw scissors. They were clearly on a different level, but the fact that they didn't take that into account was terrifying. Feldway, who had been overwhelming them until now, was being one-sidedly pushed back. It was impossible not to be dumbfounded, and finally, the time to settle things had come.
End of World Requiem.
Diablo's full-power attack had caused Feldway to fall to the ground. It was wonderful, but an unbelievable feat.
No era amor, no era amor, eso fue lo que dijiste tú. No era amor. No era amor.
Did you know that Diablo almost lost his life during his battle with Feldway? Diablo was actually overpowered since Feldway was fighting in his true form, which surpassed even the true dragons. With the perfect body given by Veldonava and his Genesis-class weapon, the strongest weapon in Tensura, created solely by Veldonava, Feldway was an overwhelming force. To fight on equal footing, Diablo resorted to using Void Collapse, the most dangerous energy capable of destroying the world. Thanks to his exceptional combat experience and mastery of techniques, he managed to battle Feldway evenly. However, excessive use of Void Collapse caused his body to start disintegrating, putting him on the verge of death. Rimuru arrived just in time to save him, giving Diablo a part of his own body disguised as a recovery potion. Rimuru tossed it to Diablo using teleport, ensuring Feldway couldn't interfere. Realizing the significance of this gift, Diablo was moved to tears, overwhelmed with gratitude, and declared he would treasure it as a family heirloom. Thanks to this regeneration, Diablo not only recovered but also mastered the Void, something no one else could control. With this newfound power, he was able to defeat Feldway. Who do you think would win in a fight between Diablo and Guy?
When Rimuru Tempest returned from the end of space and time, when he did, everyone could sense that he was a new true dragon, and his power and aura was comparable to Veldonava, the creator of all of creation, a being of omnipotent and omnipresent and omniscient. To everyone, especially the true dragon siblings of Veldonava, this was an unbelievable reality. We now go through creating Rimuru.
So baby girl, I'm living in my own world. I am plastic, call me classic. You can't touch me there, you can't touch my body unless I say so. Ain't nobody know. I'm the king, got the queen on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast. All of the queen to a funny girl. Baby, you're not dancing on the wall.
Yo, shit, I think I changed. Things don't feel the same. I won't play no games. Since I got this ring, it's been so hard to love again. Поцеловала, обнимала, после разбила. Почти любила, но забыла про два и слабо. Опять мне кажется, что кружится моя голова.
Veldonava decided to remove the threat from the world for the sake of humanity. Feldway was also ordered to subdue various demons with his own hands. However, the last remaining individual was troublesome. It was Ivaraj, the world-destroying dragon who would later become the king of the cryptids. We do not know where Ivaraj came from. In fact, it was unknown where it originated. It could be from the far reaches of space, or even at the edge of another dimension. The only thing that was known for sure was that it was the incarnation of disaster. It had power rivaling that of a true dragon, but it was unable to communicate due to its lack of intelligence. Moreover, because of its destructive instincts, it had the potential to bring about the eventual destruction of the world. It was such a threat that even Feldway could not defeat it one-on-one. In the end, Veldonava, unable to bear witness to the fierce struggle, took action, and Ivaraj was sealed away in the other world. Feldway was assigned to watch over him. Naturally, Feldway advised him to kill Ivaraj so as not to leave a bad taste in his mouth. "It's dangerous," he said, but this was rejected by Veldonava. Veldonava dismissed the idea, saying that there was a possibility that Ivaraj would develop intelligence. As a result, the other world was filled with magicules leaking out from Ivaraj, and a new race of cryptids was derived.
With its servants, Ivaraj descended upon the Celestial Palace, a gateway to alternate realms. The vast gate, typically closed and guarded, was inexplicably open. No one could stop Ivaraj's advance. Leading an army of hellish beings, the innocent yet malevolent god strode forward across dimensions. Ivaraj had discovered fragments of the Axis world, remnants tied to Star King Dragon Veldonava. Fueled by hatred for those Veldonava loved, Ivaraj vowed to destroy everything. Centered around the world-destroying dragon Ivaraj, the vast swarm of cryptid beasts was an apocalyptic force. The evolution and naming of its subordinates spread unprecedented malevolence, granting overwhelming power to its minions. These creatures, exceeding disaster-class threats, numbered in the thousands. Their combined might signified the arrival of the end. With pure malice, Ivaraj and its army marched forward, determined to consume everything and reclaim its lost perfection. The Star Vault, long sealed beneath the Heavenly Star Palace, finally awakens under Feldway's command. As the celestial locks snap open, the entire palace shakes as though the heavens themselves are being rewritten. Inside the vault lies the core purpose of the heavenly realm,
the mechanism created by Veldonava to hold the remnants of his divine essence. Feldway walks alone into the vault, bathed in radiant energy so overwhelming that even angels would disintegrate if they approached. The chamber is filled with drifting shards of creation light, pieces of Veldonava's power that never faded. Feldway stretches out his hand and speaks. "My lord, the world you created has strayed too far. It is time for you to return and restore it." When his hand touches the central altar, the entire vault ignites with cosmic force. A pulse of divine energy blasts across the heavenly realm. The heavenly star palace trembles. The angels kneel from the overwhelming pressure. The seals around the dimensional walls begin to distort. Feldway whispers, "The first stage is complete. Veldonava will awaken." But the resurrection is only beginning. What emerges is not Veldonava himself, but the activation of the divine vessel meant to eventually contain him. The true creator still sleeps beyond the veil, and the power Feldway has released is merely preparing the world for the actual return. The volume ends with the heavens glowing under the pressure of a god's incomplete awakening, a warning that the world is about to change forever.
You have been asleep long enough, my friend. It is time for you to wake up.
Y yo te lo doy, tú dime lo que quieres, yo de mí yo te lo doy, te lo doy, te lo doy. No, 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 no. It's like the wind. Energia que passa, menina gira, sorriso no ar, a festa começa, ninguém vai parar.
Veldonava no longer had any interest in the world. It had taken his beloved wife, Lucia, from him, and that alone was a sin beyond comprehension to the god of creation. If you're doing all of this because of Lucia, wouldn't it make more sense to just reincarnate her yourself, Rimuru? The only threat to him asked. But Veldonava explained that it was impossible. Lucia's soul had already reincarnated into countless fragments across different worlds. Because of that, Veldonava found only one way to bring her back, by destroying all worlds themselves. Only then could he reincarnate Lucia into a new and better world in their place. He would destroy everything that he created. After all, that was his right.
Narrowing his eyes slightly, he declared,
Well then, let's get right to it. Shall we test how far you can follow the divine providence decreed by the gods?
Those words served as the signal. What began was a sword dance between me and Veldonava. Our swords formed a severing space that sliced through anything it touched. No one was optimistic that Luminous would resurrect them if they died. Everyone kept their distance from us, protecting themselves. That was fine, I thought. If an ordinary person, even if everyone present was hero class, got caught in this, there seemed to be no outcome other than instant death. In this deadly space for just the two of us, with no room for others to intervene, I poured all my resolve into the fatal sword that would likely cleave through even each other's barriers in a single strike. I clashed blades with Veldonava.
And at that moment, Veldonava stretched forth his hand and tore Rimuru's soul from his body. The world froze. Time itself refused to move. Satisfied, the creator turned his back, already preparing to leave. For what threat could remain once the soul was gone? Then a voice echoed behind him. You think removing my soul is enough to kill me? Silence followed. Power surged where nothing should have existed. A will remained, unbound by flesh, unbound by law. I was a monster before I had a body, the voice continued. I ruled before I had a throne. The soul did not fade. It multiplied. You created life to obey the rules, Rimuru said. I exist beyond them. Veldonava stopped. For the first time since creation, a god hesitated. If a soul were enough to define me, the voice whispered, then I would never have reached this far. Veldonava thrust his sword sharply, and at the moment Rimuru blocked it. Rimuru was engulfed by a gentle sensation. His consciousness faded, and he collapsed into a slime as Veldonava took Rimuru's soul into his hand, shining faintly in the suspended world. Holding Rimuru's soul, Veldonava frowned. I'm surprised. It seems this Rimuru guy also possesses a fragment of Lucia. In that instant, Veldonava was dragged into the sea of thoughts, where two voices echoed. Startled, he muttered, Could it be Lucia? A calm voice answered, No, that's not true. I am Ciel, the Manas, the wisdom core, who exists for the supreme Rimuru-sama. Ciel continued, Master is all-powerful, but with me around, he couldn't fully accept his own achievements. Therefore, I used you. Behind Ciel, Veldonava sensed a presence he knew well. Are you really Lucia? A gentle voice replied, Yes. Ciel gathered the fragments of my soul and restored me. Then Ciel explained everything. Ciel combined the many elements that had gathered around Rimuru, as well as the Lucia factors that Veldonava had collected, and succeeded in recreating Lucia. Shizue Izawa, Hinata Sakaguchi, Chloe Obel, and several others had fragments of Lucia's genes scattered throughout them. They had all been collected through Rimuru and then integrated by Ciel. Finally, it's finally finished. There are still some missing elements, so it's not perfect, but the match rate is over 99%. And thus, Lucia's soul separated from Rimuru's, appearing before Veldonava. Ivaraj, the dragon of destruction, begins absorbing everything. Not eating, but reverting things back into their original state. Veldonava understands he cannot escape. This is his punishment, the final consequence of all the mistakes he made. His loneliness, his selfishness, and the chaos he spread across the worlds. But then Lucia appears beside him. Hand in hand, they accept their fate together, as Ivaraj slowly pulls them in. Lucia comforts him. Veldonava's heart softens. He feels peace for the first time. It's okay, because there is hope for us too. Hope. Elpis. It's a name I've only recently heard. A cheeky slime stood in front of me. The name is... Veldonava suddenly remembered something. A conversation I once had with Lucia. What should we name this baby? When asked this question, Veldonava answered with a happy feeling. That's right, wouldn't Milim be good? Or, why had I forgotten? That was before Milim was born. Veldonava had certainly spoken another name. Now that I remember that, I'm convinced that it was all inevitable. I see. Surpassing his parents had been achieved. As he was about to be assimilated by Ivaraj, Veldonava felt enveloped in happiness once again.
So I do it so long.
品評を端的にかいつまんで編集します。再生します。量、再生を開始します。Got me walking side to side. I've been there all night. I've been there all day. And boy, got me walking side to side. Yo, it's the new style with the fresh type. when you want me to be. Put it on me. Don't you wanna see these clothes on me? Put it on me. I am in it when you want me to be. Put it on me.
The child of the Creator was scattered, reborn far from divine eyes, hidden within fate's blind spot. With a human's death, a slime is born. The world shakes. That soul resurfaced as Rimuru Tempest, a seemingly harmless existence that evolved with every challenge, every victory, every kill, until the sealed divinity inside him began to awaken. This was never chance. This was the rise of Veldonava's heir, a god reborn in the body of a monster. With the final impact shot, Rimuru is crowned in the celestial flame of creation. The world does not face a demon lord, but the true dragon of the creator god himself. A divine calamity destined to rewrite existence.